Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empowerment with Elizabeth. Today I am here with my sweet new friend Kristin, and she is going to chat with us about being a state title holder and her prep for Miss Teen Volunteer America. So, Kristin, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Kristin Henning. I am going to be attending UTM, the University of Tennessee at Martin in the fall. It is coming up so soon, and I cannot wait to move in. And I'm going to be going to all kinds of different pageants while getting ready for this national pageant. I was about to say state. I still can't believe that I won.
I love it. I love it. So, talk to us about how you got started in pageants just to begin with. Kind of who or what got you interested, and how did it get you to where you are now?
Well, my mom was always into pageants. She went with my aunt growing up, and she actually won the Strawberry Festival. I haven't won yet, but I've only been in pageants since last year. So I was really surprised to have won a state title.
That's so exciting. I love to hear that. I love to hear about girls who went on their first year. I'm sure it's a little bit jarring. But
Yes.
you've at least been doing it for a year, and I know you guys have some reference because obviously, your mom is into pageants. So talk to us about what your favorite phase of competition is and a little bit about why that phase is your favorite.
I love fitness because I did cross country, basketball, and track in high school. I was a tri-sport athlete and I really enjoyed being able to show off my hard work. I was asking people backstage, I was like, can you see my abs? Are my abs like visible? I, because I wanted to make sure that the judges could see my hard work.
Fair, fair. I love it. And obviously, another part of competing too is your talent. So, talk to us about what your talent is, kind of how you went about deciding on your talent and how you go about selecting a piece for state and then now nationals.
Well, for state, we really wanted a song that showed my personality, so we chose Almost There from Princess and the Frog, and it was a really fun song to do. It was very like vocal, and I could be animated like Tiana herself. And I don't know, my mom chose it and my sister, but I really wanted to do the song that we're now thinking of for nationals. So I don't know if I can say it yet, but just know it's a Beyonce song.
That's so exciting. I love it. I love it. Almost There is one of my favorites. It's in my show tunes playlist. So I'm right there with you.
Really?
Okay, and then now I want to know too about, a big part of your interview and obviously your year as a title holder is your serve initiative. So talk to us about what your serve initiative is, what you've been doing with it, and what your plans are for this year with it.
Well, my platform is Kristin Cares. Cares stands for kindness and respect towards everyone. It is a platform that will hopefully prevent domestic abuse because at my 16th birthday party, my own father abused me, and I want to be able to show kids and adults that. Well, their voice can be heard, and if someone witnesses abuse themselves, they have the power to be able to speak up.
I love that. What an important message. And I know that you mentioned it's your first year of pageants, which is crazy. You've won the state title, so exciting. But I want to know why you think the judges selected you specifically to represent your state.
I actually got a message from one of the judges afterwards saying that I had a light on stage and they could see it from the interview. I was so stressed out about interview. I thought that I was not ready, unprepared, even though I have been preparing for about 6 hours every day before that for at least 2 months. It was a lot. It was grueling, and I felt like I wasn't enough, but apparently I was.
Obviously,
And
whatever you did
he
worked, right?
apparently they said that I had a light on stage that apparently I didn't see. So I'm depending on the judges to be able to see that, see something that I can't see in myself.
I love that. That's so sweet that they were able to encourage you. I love whenever judges reconnect with the title holders that they select afterwards because it's just nice to get feedback and know, like,
Is.
here's what you were doing right. Here's why we selected you.
I
Um,
would love if all pageants did that.
right? I do too.
Hmm.
And obviously your next pageant is going to be Miss Teen Volunteer America. So I'm sure you've started prep for that. So talk to us a little bit about what you've been doing to prep and what you're focusing on.
Well, I am mainly focusing on interview because interview is not my strongest part, but if you can't tell, I love to be able to talk about things that are important to me, but with that, I have to practice talking about stuff that the judges actually need to hear, you know, and also being able to get fit, stay fit, because I know in college you start eating a lot of junk food, and I know for a fact that I cannot start now. I think I went on a diet of just salmon before the state pageant. I love salmon. It wasn't hard, but it was hard to eat the exact same thing for, well, a few days, but still. And for the national pageant, I really want to be able to choose a song that I love, which is what I was talking about before. So hopefully I'll be able to use that one and actually be able to show my personality more than I did for the state pageant.
There you go. I love it. And I'm sure you've been doing a ton of appearances, since you've got your title. So, what has been your favorite appearance that you've done so far?
Well, we did what is it called? For the organization RAP, which deals with women being abused and sexual violence. We got to pour sand red sand in the cracks to show that no woman is left behind. And I think that that was my favorite thing. I haven't had a chance to post it just because we didn't get very many pictures, but I really want to be able to. But I have so many things planned, and one of them is the telethon for the Carl Perkins Center of the Prevention of Child Abuse. It's kind of a mouthful. I'm still getting used to saying it, but they have a telethon coming up where I will be answering calls, and it is their largest fundraiser, and I will be able to be a part of that. And I'm so happy to be, well, I had to sign up for it. I'm really happy to be contacted about it. And then there is the Dream Center Celebrity softball game where I will be singing the national anthem. So I'm hoping that that all goes well, and I just needed time for that.
I love it. Those sounds so exciting. And you're talking about, you've got so many things planned. You're going to be, I'm sure, all over your state this year, as you're serving your title holder duties. So talk to us about what your favorite thing about your state is.
My favorite thing. Ooh, I know that it kind of seems counterproductive, but I love being able to only drive like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you'll see just grass and farms everywhere. And I don't know why, but I imagine just like being able to run throughout. And my favorite word to say in interviews is frolicking. I love thinking of myself frolicking through grass.
I love that. I love that. And our final question, if you could give one piece of advice to a girl competing at your state competition next year, what would it be?
I know that everyone says be yourself, but I have a feeling that if I wasn't myself, I would not have won my title. And I feel like anyone who wants to do this for however long they want to, they'll have to make it a part of themselves, and a part of themselves that is true, where other people can sense it too. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is just something that everyone can get out of pageants, which is being yourself in the face of other people, so then they'll know that they can be themselves around you, and it's just a whole cycle.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Kristen, for coming on and chatting with us about you and your title and all the awesome things you've been doing. And just know that we'll be rooting you on this year.
Thank you.
Of course. And I'll see the rest of you guys on our next episode. Bye, y'all.